Hey everybody, Logan here and D-Man. So, how you doing, D-Man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good,
I'm
good.
doing
How
pretty
you
good.
guys doing out there in wait, do they still call this like TV land? What do we call it? YouTube
Right.
land, chat land, viewer land? I don't know.
Internet place. I don't know.
Hey, Dave, John, and oh, Retro's already here. Thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, we are just a few minutes late because I had to poop. Yeah, we're gonna
It,
start it
it,
out. I had to poop.
it was fine.
It,
I actually like my uploaded. I was gonna use my phone, but didn't have to. So it was actually perfect timing.
yeah, your video quality looks good now.
Yeah. Well, it might have been fine on my phone. My phone had really good quality, but the connection, I don't know how it would have been. So
So, you know, one thing I don't know why this has been living rent free in my head for the entire week. We're the Ultra Boys. You know that
Ultra Boys. What?
because you, me, and Gabe all have ultras. You have what 23? I have
Oh,
24. He has 25. I
yep.
know this is a stupid thing, but after the podcast went off last week, we found out that we all have S24, S23, S24, and
34.
S25 ultras. Yeah. Okay.
That was
So
2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago. Last week was
that was
just us.
2 weeks ago.
Last week
I
was
thought
just
that.
us. Yeah. Last week was just you and me. We did
Oh
that
wow,
2 hour
that was two
podcast.
weeks ago,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
dude. It's already Thursday again. So
Yeah.
how's everybody out there doing today? We've got an interesting little show for you. I don't think it's going to go the 2 hours and such that last week's did, but we're going to talk about that Mario Kart Direct and whether or not it made the game worth $80. And we're also going to talk about the Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake leak or remastered leaks. I've got some beautiful screenshots from my Microsoft insider who's actually been playing it. So it's real. I know for a fact it's real. And yeah, I think that's going to be a good show. And D-Man's got some other stuff he wants to talk about in the side quest. So yeah, let's get rolling. Let's start with the pleasantries. What have you been playing, D-Man?
Last weekend, I think it was when I played a little bit. I played a little bit of Monster Hunter. Not much Pokemon. That's mostly all I've been playing. I haven't played a lot recently. I think Splatoon. Yeah, I played a little bit of Splatoon 3 because they had Splatfest last weekend, but nothing too major until 1 week from today, actually, when Expedition 33 comes out.
Yeah, that comes out on the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be 2 days after I go to Epic Universe.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I got my early tickets, so my preview tickets. I have a friend who used to work there who still knows plenty of people,
What's cool is
and
that
he was telling me all kinds of stuff.
if none of my friends were able to like go, I'd be like, so what? I have a friend down there, so I'm
Yeah,
going anyway. I'd be going by myself because I wouldn't be going by myself.
yeah, you're right. So I'm now going on Tuesday and then June 13th as well. And then whenever you come down, I'll make a point of it.
We'll
So,
see.
but as for me, I've been playing Animal Crossing still. That's just hey, Dave, you ready? Take a shot. My wife and I have been playing it. That's what we play
Cool.
quite often. It's the game she plays to relax. So of course, I play, and I started back finishing up my character creation in WWE 2K25 because it takes forever to create a character, and now they've
Mhm.
changed up the moves and everything for this game, so I couldn't just like copy and paste my character from the old game, which I normally do. I just go take screenshots of all the moves and then just go look for them. They've changed everything up, so I start from scratch.
You don't want to
But
go play Undertaker in Fortnite?
You're fired. Okay. Podcast by my
I didn't say I was gonna play it.
Undertaker. Fortnite. We are not a Fortnite channel. We're adults here. Now I can't say anything because almost all the guys from Geeks and Gamers they played, and I'm like, hey, whatever floats your boat, guys. So
It's not. I can't bash on it. They do a good job with Fortnite. It's how a lot of those paid games that are free, like how microtransactions work and stuff, kind of
mhm.
should be. Is the way
Yeah.
Fortnite.
So let's jump into the meat and potatoes, and let's talk a bit about that Mario Kart Direct. I thought it was going to be much longer. I was editing a video, and then I went, "Oh, it's already over." So I watched it. It was what, 16 minutes long, 16 and some
Yes.
change.
Yes.
Now, after watching it, did you come away with anything that said, "Okay, this is worth $80. Nintendo, take my money"?
I think I lost a couple brain cells.
Wow. Explain.
First off, I will explain, but I also literally just uploaded a video so you guys
Okay.
can check it out after, related to Mario Kart World.
When does the
What?
video go live?
It's already live.
Okay.
Yep.
So
So
definitely watch it afterwards.
I wanted, I was hoping they were hiding something. We knew about everything that was in this thing. We knew it was all in there, and there's nothing that justifies it being 80.
Is it me, or did they just not show anything new? It's
No,
like
there
I
was
feel
no
like
point.
everything that they showed us in this direct, I'm like, all right, didn't you already tell us this? Didn't you
Yeah.
already tell us this? Oh wait,
Mhm.
you already told us this.
For the most part, there was like, oh, new items that we didn't show in our other trailer. Okay. Oh, by the way, battle mode and time trials are back. Did you think that wouldn't be back?
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
At $80, they better be back.
We don't really use time trials anyway, and battle mode. I mean, that's nice, of course, but we don't play that as much as the other stuff.
I don't know, maybe it was just me, but the announcer kind of made things sound a little more frustrating, like the traveling in between races through the open world. It's like, so don't waste time, or so, I forget the exact words of what he's saying. I was like, oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. So if I finish first in this race, now I have to go to the other one. What if I get lost? What if something happens? What if I can't get over there? What if I have to pause it? Does the game still pause? Does everybody stop since it's an open world? How's it going to work? And stuff like that. I was just like, yeah, I really don't care.
Like what? I don't know. It's frustrating. It's just frustrating. Like, why is there not a single player mode in some kind of way in an open world where you're like, hey, explore this world, collect coins and find costumes. You're going to explore this empty world just to find costumes. That's your goal.
Mario Kart Horizon, you have it. You have it. You can make it Horizon.
You have
I think
it.
that would have
You
been a
have no
cooler
single
name
player
too.
mode. Like what the heck? Where's your single player? I don't. You're right. I gotta sleep, Dave. I have work in the morning.
I haven't been sleeping lately, so I need some sleep. Last 2 days I need sleep tonight. I almost forgot about the podcast tonight because I'm losing track of my days. I didn't realize it was Thursday.
I figured. I look at my phone every now and then and I'm like, no Logan, no text. Oh, no text. Ah, there he is. Ah, he remembered it's Thursday finally.
I did because I forgot, but I was talking to my wife. She's like, "So are you guys going to be podcasting tonight?" And I'm like, "Crap, it's Thursday. I got to go text the guys." I need to put a reminder on my calendar. It used to be for Monday. Well, it was Thursday, and then it was Monday, and then we never switched it back to Thursday because, well, yeah. But hey, we're back on Thursdays. We digress there a little bit. I liked what I saw. Don't get me wrong. I think
Yeah.
Mario Kart's going to be great, especially for the
awesome.
people that are getting it with
I
Uh,
think
with the console, I think it's fantastic. But
yeah.
if you're buying it later on, I don't. I don't.
And the thing
And no,
is
Dave, I
that
don't.
and the thing is like if you buy it later on sale, it'll be $60 still. If it's $20 off, think about that. It'll still be a
How
$60
often do Nintendo
physical
games
game.
go on sale?
Exactly, but when it does, it'll only go down to 60. That's not much of a sale.
Yeah, I think the cheapest first party games go down to is what, about
40.
40 bucks? Yeah.
Mhm. Give or take. You're lucky to hit
Yeah, I
40.
think the cheapest I've ever seen one was 34, 35.
Mario RPG I think went down to 30 or 20, 28 to 30 or something weird
Mm.
at one point.
Yeah, I bought that like day one, so
So did I. Yep,
and
day one.
I played it for like a few minutes. I'm like, "Oh, it just it's the original but different." And then I never went back to it.
I never I see I was going to play the original cuz I have the little SNES mini, but I
Uh-huh.
never actually committed the time, so it was nice to have the remake finally announced cuz I wanted to play it. I just hadn't even though I had it. So then I finally was able to and I binged it. It was good. Enjoyable.
Yeah, that is true. Well, if this is true, it says Poker Ace and a lot of sixes says the bundle is a limited time only. If that is
Mm,
the case, how limited and how long?
yeah.
I have a feeling like most people who try to get it within the first week or two, which is going to be the majority of people, are going to go after that one. And I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that's the majority of the units that are sitting in warehouses or whatnot, because we do know that we have shoot, we
Millions.
talked about this last week, and we know there's millions
Yep.
already in the States just waiting
Mhm.
to go. So I think the majority of them are going to be like that, and I'm waiting for Nintendo to send out the emails, and I
Yep.
know I'll be getting one. Th-
Mhm.
look at this guy. Thank you, Dave, for sending out another gifted membership this week. I
That's
wonder who's
awesome.
going to get it here, but thank you, Dave. I still haven't decided on the new emojis yet. You guys need to tell me what emojis you want to see. Drop them in the chat, and I'll create them. I don't mind. I don't mind. I need to make emojis. John says, "Forget Mario Kart. I'm waiting for the Elder Scrolls 4 to come out." Now that we'll
Mhm.
get to that in a little bit, but one thing I want to mention about this whole Mario Kart thing being $80, I'm seeing people doing nothing but complain,
Oh yeah.
and even guys from World Class Bullshitters. I'm not sure if you've heard of them, but awesome channel, great channel. He posted a meme on X, and it was about somebody trying to decide between the Steam Deck and the Switch 2, and it's basically like the meme basically said, "Oh, all your games are $90 or more." I'm like,
Mhm.
that's not true. I literally responded with the listing of like a dozen games, and only one was $80 and the rest were all under. And I was like, and then one guy's like, people were really getting butthurt and defending the lie that they're $80 and up. And I'm like, if you don't like the games, and the one guy's like, "Oh, they're all ports." I'm like, well, that's usually how a launch lineup is, with a couple of exclusives. So be it. And you know
Mhm.
what? This is actually a great way for Nintendo owners, because we do know a lot of Switch owners did not also own an Xbox, a PlayStation, or a PC, or they were younger. And when they were younger, they only played Nintendo games. Now that they're older, 7, 8 years later, they've got these games to play. And I think that's completely fine. And they're going to be cheaper. So you're
Mhm.
looking at, what is it? Street Fighter sitting at $40, 40 or 50. Bravely Default is a $40 title, the remake. And I'm like, there's a lot of great games at decent prices. So you've got them running the gamut, but I I think people are blowing this out of proportion with these $90 plus games. I'm like, that don't even exist, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. If it does, it's in like one specific region or something that prices are higher. But
I think in Canada, well, and okay. So we do know prices changed throughout the regions. We saw the Nintendo prices for certain games be more expensive one way or another, but
Mhm.
this is kind of veering off, but coming back. You did hear that Sony is raising their prices everywhere
Of
except for the
course.
United States.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
And then
Yep.
people are trying to blame it on tariffs. I'm like, how?
Hmm. They were paused.
But who cares? They're not
Yeah.
going up here. The tariffs would affect us. No, they're
Hmm.
affecting Canada, they're affecting Australia, they're affecting Europe. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
But after watching a lot more in depth videos and reading more about what the Switch 2 hardware can do, the price doesn't bother me as much.
No. No.
If we think about it, East Starland made a post the other day. I don't remember if I told you about this, saying that the Wii U was $299 at launch. Right? That sounds pretty good. Adjusted for inflation, it's $416.
Hmm.
So, is it really that big of a deal? Is it
Not
really
the
that
console.
big of a difference?
No, the console price is
Yeah,
justified. It's fine. It's just Mario Kart with the physical editions.
it's the first party games that will bother me too. I agree.
It's just and here's the thing. Tears of the Kingdom came out at $70 and was their first $70 game and only $70 game to my knowledge that they've come
And
out with.
sold faster than Breath of the Wild and sold more at
Yes.
launch.
And the price is justified because it's got
Right.
a lot more content than Breath of the Wild had. I
Yeah.
spent over 200 hours in the dang game, and the price is really justified. Yes, I get it. Mario Kart, we're gonna spend hundreds of hours over the years in it. You
Right.
know, Mario Kart 8's gonna be gone. We're gonna play World for the next 8 to 10 years, and they're gonna add DLC and all that
Probably.
crap. Yeah,
And then
they're
on the
gonna
next
add
console,
DLC and
World
everything.
Deluxe.
Yeah, yeah, it's something. Yeah. So like I get it, but also you're trying to justify this price at launch. Doug Bowser said, when you see this Mario Kart Direct, you will understand why we priced the game at the price that we have. Will we though? Not. I have not seen one person happy with you, Nintendo. Everybody's upset about Mario Kart World's
See,
$80
I'm
price.
not upset. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, I sound like an
Okay,
old
or
guy
that.
now. I'm really disappointed with you guys, Nintendo. I don't hate you. I don't think
Yeah.
what you're doing deserves a boycott. No, it's just I
Well, they're
don't think
boycotting.
it's
They're
Yeah, I'm like
boycotting. All right.
boycott it. Let them boycott because you know what? Then it'll make it easier for me to get two consoles. That's all
Yeah.
I care about.
Yeah.
Retro Lad's back. Hey, Retro, how you doing? Yeah, I just want to get one for myself, for my wife. We just want to play our dang games. We want to play our older games and have them run better, loading times faster. Because if you've played Animal Crossing, because that's what we've been playing together, if you played Animal Crossing at all in the last year, with all the updates they've done, with all the new content, it's like
Mhm.
it takes forever for the initial load. So I
Yeah.
would love to see this. I really like the fact that there's an onboard 256. The everything I've watched from Digital Foundry and Austin Evans and all these other channels, Marquise Brownlee, the guys that actually got their hands on it that are trustworthy.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't look bad, and everybody's saying it's priced about right for what it can do. And when
Yeah,
you
and
connect it to your TV, it's actually pretty
yeah.
shocking that it performs as well as it does. And I'm like, hey, that sounds great to me. Better the
Yep.
performance than our almost a decade old Switch.
Yeah. It's crazy how old the hardware itself probably is a decade old, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm very glad to say that Nintendo going 4K, having up to 120 frames and everything, and things running solid in handheld and this and that. Like, I don't mind this console being another that lasts like 8 to 10 years because now we have tech in it that is actually will
And
support
we'll get revisions.
games. Yeah, and it will support games now for a really long time because of what the hardware's actually up
Right.
to date. Because the thing is like
The
you can
Switch
go
was
higher.
able to run stuff that no one thought it could run. So hey,
Yeah, yeah. the thing is like we're at a point with tech with gaming that you can only go so much higher now.
Right.
We're like at nearly peak. It like when it comes to graphics, frame rates, this and that, revisions. There's only so much consoles can do now when it comes to upping things.
Even PCs,
So
just visual
PCs too.
fidelity and
Yep.
graphics. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's not much more you can really do at
Yeah.
this point.
We're flirting
So
with that ceiling there.
yeah. So I mean, it's fine. It'll easily be an 8 to 10 year console as long as it succeeds. Which I'm sure if it doesn't at first, it will. They'll drop the price like the 3DS.
So Retro Lad saying something here. He says, "Come to the UK, guys. Get your Switch 2s for cheap." Last time I checked, you guys are the same price as we are. So we're not. Our prices ain't going up at all. So I'm happy about that. But I agree when it comes to this. This system seems a bit more powerful. Of course, a lot more powerful. But what it can do with things like DLSS and all that other good stuff is going to future-proof it a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think paying $450 is that bad. Do I wish it was $399? Yes. But it ain't.
Yeah. But it gave us the hardware that we wanted, so it's fine.
The only thing I've been thinking about, I'm like, okay, so when this comes out, I'm gonna get the bundle, gonna be with Mario Kart, so technically only a $50 game.
And my buddy made a point too with the bundle. It's like, well, with Mario Kart, if you get it physical, we're gonna be changing out that cartridge all the time anyway, because Mario Kart, all your friends always want to play randomly, whether it's a party or online or whatever. With Mario Kart, like because I have 8 physical, and you gotta change that out all the time. So I mean, it's I guess Mario Kart, like I'm okay with getting a digital,
See,
and I can put that 30 towards another game. So
I'm also thinking the games that I plan on playing a lot, I might just buy digital because I want to switch back in between those games on the fly without always having to worry about a cart. Yeah. But there are a lot of games that, the smaller ones, the random ones that I will get on cart. But I was thinking about day one, we're going to get the Switch, right? So with the bundle, that's $500. So, and then I also still have to get that Pro controller, which is $70. No, 80, 69, right?
I think it's 80. I feel like it's 80.
So I need to get one of those, and then I've got to get more than just Mario Kart, right? And I got to get the camera. So I'm already looking at around that's 5, let's say 650, about $700 right out the gate, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's going to be pricey. I completely understand, but think about people that bought the PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
PS5 Pro out of the box, $700, no stand.
Yeah, that's crap. That's dumb.
That was me. I bought it.
I know.
I'm a FOMO guy. I didn't realize. I was like, no, I'm not one of those. Yeah. I have been. Lately, I've kind of realized I'm backing off. The only reason I'm snapping up the Switch, if I didn't have a gaming channel.
Yeah.
2, it is my main console. I play the Switch more than I play anything else.
That's another reason too for getting Switch 2 day one is, well, content purposes. When you're a YouTube channel, when you're a YouTuber, I mean, it's different. Like I want to vlog the midnight release at GameStop, and I want to do an unboxing for it and stream the games, and you name it.
Yeah. That would be hilarious to get Left 4 Dead. Dapper Pickle, thank you for joining us, by the way. Says, let's hope we get games like Left 4 Dead. It will be such a blast with friends. Oh, I would love it. Don't get me wrong. To see multiplayer shooters and have all your friends. We know Call of Duty is going to be there. So imagine doing Call of Duty Zombies and having your friends up on the bottom of that thing and you just talking smack. And you can see their faces too. I don't know. Brings back the days of Xbox 360 when you had the little vision camera.
Yeah,
brings back those good old times. You weren't old enough. You were about what, 4, 5?
No.
When the 360 came out in 2005, you were no more than like 3 years old.
That's a lie. Was it 05 or was it 06?
05. 05. I worked I worked the midnight launch.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I was a kid, but I wasn't like 3.
Oh yeah, this is true.
They
Halo and
will.
Gears do need to come to the Switch.
They will. They'll probably be in like a September Nintendo Direct or something. They
Um,
will. Maybe June Direct if they do one in June.
okay,
Mm,
so I don't have anything solid, but from my inside source, there's a chance we might see something about multi-platform Gears in June for the June Xbox showcase thing.
yeah.
We're gonna see maybe Gears and Halo, maybe,
I am wondering
but
if there'll
I don't know
be
how
if
much
there
about that.
will be a June Nintendo Direct or not, since the console launches in June.
Right.
That and
I don't think
Nintendo's been
so.
very that and Nintendo's been super weird this year with their direct schedule, which
We've been
used to
getting a lot of directs too.
it used to be February, June, September every single year. But this year it's just been April, 2 directs. Here you go. In April. So I'm like, okay, we might not get one in June, but September I can see them doing one. But they'll
Right.
probably do something in the summer, but maybe not in June. They might not do something
I
in
have a
June. They might
feeling
do
they might do
July or
something
something.
for September for like a games extravaganza for Switch 1 and Switch 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
And Nintendo Directs in general, they will combine Switch 1 and Switch 2 games
wow.
into the
Wow.
Direct.
Wow. Retrolad says 05, I was 13. Dapper Pickle says I was 15.
I think I was 05, I was 8 or 9.
05, I was 22 when it came out.
Dang.
Shut up. That's 20 years ago. I will be
Yeah.
42 at the end of this year. And
I won't
then
be 30
Dave
yet.
says he was 135. No, okay. Dave is asking, what store are you gonna try to get the Switch 2 from? Nintendo online, Best Buy, and maybe GameStop. I'm gonna try all of them, but Nintendo is the one that I think
I need my
I'm gonna
pre-order
focus on.
date. Dang it.
It's gonna be the first week of May,
Yeah.
so May
The
something or other.
sooner the better, because I wanna gradually pay it off if I'm because I want to get it from my local GameStop. Well, local is like 25 minutes away from my house, but yeah,
Yeah, that's
I want to
nuts.
get it
Mine
done.
is like the closest one to my house is it's a crappy one and it's like 20 minutes away. And then the other one is about 25 minutes away. And I'm like, and that's the better one.
Yeah.
They
Used to
closed the
be
one by
up-
my house.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's
see,
where I'm
the thing
going.
is, I the other day I went and sold, like, I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. If I have no emotional or sentimental or nostalgic value, I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. And I'm using that. I took it to my local game store, the one that I go to all the time,
Mhm.
and they don't think they're getting the consoles, but they know they're getting games. So all that stuff, I'm like, just the credit's going to sit there, and that's where I'm going to clear all the games. So,
Hmm.
but
Gotcha.
otherwise, yeah, I'm just buying the hardware outright
Mhm.
because it's going to be easy. See, okay, see,
Oh my
Dave
goodness.
said he'll be 152 on Saturday. Not that old.
Mm.
Correct. Correct. Wow, he's 10 years older than me. 110 years older than me because Dave is older than us. I don't want to feel that old. Lately, there's been a lot of things that are making me feel like a dinosaur.
Ah, jeez.
Say, hey, you're 16. What are you complaining about?
I mean, a lady at my work thought I was like 20, so or 19 was her
Well,
first guess, then
wait,
20, then she kept going up.
are you trying down here? Are you
Not
trying?
really. Not really. I just end up getting rid of it.
Is
Well,
that
not
really
I don't
just is that a shadow or is it just you haven't shaved?
I haven't
I
shaved.
can't tell the difference on you if it's just a shadow or maybe your face is dirty. Have you not washed your face?
Maybe it's mud.
PS2 is going to be 25 years old. Oh wow.
Oh, in
You
2000.
know what? 2005 was a solid year. Not gonna lie, for a lot of good games. Yeah. Retrolight says 2005. We had Resident Evil 4.
Hmm.
I'm not a big fan of Resident Evil 4, but I'll give it its due.
I love it.
Battlefront 2, yes. Revenge of the Sith, film and game, yes. Batman Begins. I don't like Christian Bale, so I thought those Batman movies were terrible. Yes, Fight Me. Um, King Kong, wow. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, yes. The Lion, the Witch, and the World. Dude, I love Chronicles of Narnia.
Me too.
Love Chronicles of Narnia.
Great trilogy.
Yep. And too bad we only got Prince Caspian, and then that's it. Disney got the rights and went, nah, we're done. But of course, why would Disney want to put out anything Christian? So, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was a solid year. Hey, you know what, Dave? Jelly much? Jelly much?
I mean,
You jealous of my turtle's chair? It's okay. It's okay. But I don't know. I have high hopes for the Switch. I hope it's not. I saw what you were saying about it's not Wii U vibes anymore. No, no.
yeah.
That first announcement, I gave me the Wii U vibes, but
That
the full
video,
announcement and everything
I
did not.
I don't know what it is, but that video is getting a lot of views, a lot of attention. That video has
Really?
over
Let me
six.
go.
Yeah, it has over 600 views right now.
Really? Yeah, mine
Yeah,
got crap.
yeah. I don't know why, but that video is getting a lot of attention.
Uh, Mario Kart World Direct has a whoa spicy meatball. Not no, the Nintendo Switch 2 is not another Wii U situation. Wow.
Yeah, the numbers.
That's
Crazy.
compared to your other videos. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby there. I think mine didn't do anything. Let me go look at my Switch videos. Yeah, mine for the Wii where it's not even up here. It didn't even break 1,000. But oh I've stopped doing Switch 2 videos because my highest Switch 2 video was 690 views, and I'm like, I
Okay.
think everything's so inundated right now with Switch 2 news that as soon as I did something else, yeah, it blew it started doing better.
Mhm.
I did the what was it, the X20 versus the Ultimate 2, the controller showdown, that did well over 1,000. And then the what do you call it? The new Xbox 360 controller that's coming out this year. Shoot, that did better. And I'm like, but right now I'm in a slump, if you will. So yeah, YouTube's like, nah, we're done showing your stuff. They literally stopped showing my stuff. So unless it's shorts, go figure. So, but yeah.
What are they
Oh
saying?
no. Oh yeah. Retro. I don't want to talk about that. I
That's the
don't want to
thing.
talk about
I
that.
don't give a crap about that.
I
I
will not
only-
watch it. I refuse to
I
because
don't give a crap
Aslan's
about.
an allegory for Jesus.
Yeah, he is actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
like, yes.
That trilogy is it's I mean the third one's okay, but I love the first two a lot.
There was I think it was a BBC show is where it came on, but it's back when I was a kid, and I fell in love with it. And if you look it up, it's from the 80s, and Disney showed it here when Disney was actually a Walt Disney company.
Yeah.
They showed it here, and that's what I watched it on, and I loved it. So, but C.S. Lewis is fantastic. So,
Mhm.
but that's a topic for the side quest if we want to get into
Yeah,
that.
we'll go back to side quests. I got a couple
Yeah.
things now actually on my mind related to the side quests.
So let's we've already gone about a little over half an hour. Let's jump to our next topic, which is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered leaks. So have you looked into anything about this?
Nope.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let's make sure that it doesn't have his name or anything up here. Good. All right. So I'm gonna pull up some images from the game because there are a lot of people that are still saying it's fake. There are people still saying this game is fake, even though the developer of the remaster is the one who put it out, and then they pulled it back. So let me show you
They're
guys.
waiting to show it in like an Xbox show or something.
No, it's shadow drop. It's just gonna drop.
Oh,
So I don't know if you guys can, how well you guys can see this. So I got some images here. These are some screenshots straight from the game. Oh, where is it? Here we go. So it's some pretty nifty stuff. This is the PC version, by the way, is what you're seeing.
well, if this is gonna be on Switch too, maybe I'll get it.
Don't know. As of right now, it's Xbox and PC. Supposedly coming to PS5. I don't know when. I don't have a date on that, but I know the 21st it will be Xbox and PC.
Oh, okay.
So now the one thing I did notice is if you ever played the original, the colors were more vibrant in Oblivion. This one they're more subdued. So, but it looks fantastic.
Yeah, or an
Though,
older game. Yeah.
yeah, those are all the pictures I have. But no, those are the remastered for everything. And I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan. Come on, I have tattoos and I have an entire display in my game room, all Elder Scrolls posters, everything. I have shirts.
I have a buddy who played Skyrim for about 30 minutes. He got attacked by the people in the town that were trying to arrest him, and his game kept resetting at that spot, and he never played again.
Just
Terrible.
restart. Just you're 30 minutes into it.
I don't
mean,
think he was very far.
the dragon attack takes about that much time.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, my original playthrough, I got all the way to the very end, the last quest, and stopped. And I just played everything else. I never beat that last quest.
Wow.
Even to this day, still have not. And I still have the save file. It's on my Xbox. I just choose not to play it. I never wanted to beat it. I didn't want it to end. So, but Oblivion, like my first Elder Scrolls game. Did you play any Elder Scrolls games?
Just Elder Scrolls 5.
Just Skyrim?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first one was Morrowind, and I never had a gaming PC to play it initially. So when it came out on Xbox, my former boss, I think he was the assistant manager of my GameStop at the time. He was like, this game may beat you. I was like, what? He's like, this game could beat you. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, this game is so big and it's unlike anything else you've ever played before. Give it a shot. Okay. So I checked it out because we were able to do it. Back then we could check out games. I don't know if they still do that at GameStop. And then I put in like, I don't know, a dozen hours, and then I brought it back and he's like, are you going to buy it? I'm like, I don't think so. This is too much. This game is too much. And then after I brought it back, I kept thinking about the game, kept thinking about it. And I was like, crap. And then I ended up buying it like a week or two later. And he's like, you love it, don't you? I was like, yes, I do. And then I played the snot out of Morrowind. Then when Oblivion came out, I got the special edition with the coin and the fold out and the map and everything for Xbox 360. Still have that original copy sitting on my shelf. I got Skyrim day one when it came out with the Alduin statue that's perched. I don't know if you've seen that one, but he's perched on the Wall of Shouts. So I've got that. It's the big box. I've got statues from Elder Scrolls Online. I've got the Elder Scrolls cookbooks. You name it. I've got Elder Scrolls stuff up the living wazoo. I have hoodies that have the horns and everything. Skyrim stuff and Elder Scrolls Online and Elder Scrolls Legends. I was playing Elder Scrolls Legends for 7 years. 2014 to 2025? Is that 8 years?
Wow.
8 years. And then they turned off the servers. So, yeah.
Dang.
So John says, if this comes out, I'm going to be happy. I played every single Elder Scrolls game on PC, but this game will be my first time on Xbox. I'm going to play it on Xbox. It's the only reason why I still have an Xbox. Not,
Mm.
it's not. I'm exaggerating. It's just
Yeah.
because with the PS5 Pro, if something comes out on both, I'm going to play it on the Pro. Better
Mm.
performance, better visuals, all that other stuff. But for me, Elder Scrolls belongs on an Xbox. I haven't put, I don't know if you guys remember when I got the white one, the white digital Series X. You know, I've used it like 4 times. So I'm actually with that one. But I will be playing it on there. If it does come out physically, I'm going to buy it physically on whatever platforms it's coming out on, just because I'm that big of an Elder Scrolls guy. Yeah. It is my favorite franchise of all time. And then Halo, Gears, Final Fantasy, and Legend of Zelda, all of those. And then you can
All
keep
great.
going down the list. But
Yep.
all right, my Elder Scrolls rant is over. All right, are you even going to try to play it, or are you just going to be like, eh?
Depends on. Well, I might. I'm gonna wait for now.
Yeah. Do you have Game Pass?
No, not anymore.
Okay, you use it
I
just for the Ninja Gaiden.
yeah. At least for now. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Expedition 33. So that's
Are
the next one.
Are you going to play that on Game Pass, or are you going to play that? Or are you going to buy it?
I'm gonna buy a physical.
Okay, what
I'm gonna support the dual
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Okay,
Yeah. Who knows?
yeah,
I
that's
might
one of
platinum
those.
trophy it.
I'm gonna play it on Xbox just because I want to save my money for the
Mm,
Switch.
mm,
So it's hard for me, and plus I just renewed. I have a 1 month Game Pass Ultimate, and then I
yeah.
still have another Game Pass Ultimate that came with a controller for another month. So
Yeah.
it's hard
And
for me to, yeah.
in 3 weeks, I'll be at PAX East.
Nice.
I
In
can't wait. Boston.
what? In 5 days I'll be at Epic Universe.
That's yeah. Heck yeah.
Super Mario World. Now, one thing is, I don't know if you guys want me to, but I don't know if I'm just gonna film some stuff or do a short live stream while I'm there. I haven't decided.
Never works.
Um, my wife got a really nice camera. Well, I got a really nice camera for Christmas. I got it on
Mm,
Black Friday, and she's going to be taking a lot of pictures, and I think that she's going to do video for the first time on there too, using it. So we'll see how that goes, and maybe that's just what I'll do. We'll just record using that, and then I'll just upload a video of Super Nintendo World. I don't think
yeah.
I'm going to do the full park and full stuff, maybe some photos, but that's about it. Because, video game stuff, right? So
Yeah.
Nintendo is very, very important.
Of course. That's where I'll be vlogging. Like if I go, or when I go, that's the location to vlog, right there. Because
True.
that's the new location anyway. So I mean, that's what people want to
See,
see.
but you know what people are going to want to see, especially if you're down here and you're visiting me, they're going to want some kind of co-live stream. So we could
Okay.
be out and about doing video game stuff, and we're just like, hey, everybody, Logan here, and D-Man. I don't know what we're doing with.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff, and yeah, dude, co-live streaming. You stream on yours, I stream on mine from Epic Universe, from Super Mario World.
Mm.
Yeah, that's gonna be some fun. So, what is this? John says, I am waiting for D-Man for Doom live stream and Logan. Yeah, yeah.
Doom the Dark Ages. I'm going to be losing my mind playing that game because I
Be
love
careful though.
those adrenaline rush games, man.
Be careful
Man,
because the amount of gore can actually get your videos demonetized.
we'll see.
Because that happened to me with Mortal Kombat and with Quake.
I'm not monetized yet, anyways.
Oh, but it'll give you like the yellow thing,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and then it won't count towards your hours.
yeah. That's unfortunate. We'll see.
So, but yes, I am going to. I guess. Ooh, it comes out the 21st. I will not stream it on the 22nd. I will be doing a live stream of it on the 21st when it comes out. I'm gonna probably just do that all day. There you go. Yes, go to Twitch where you can get banned for just thinking wrong. Kick is probably your best bet. Like YouTube won't take down your stream because of the gore. You just can't monetize it. So,
yeah,
but
we'll see.
I have no clue.
No, he is not.
He's
McGordon
not. Okay,
not.
there you go.
No, I forget what the accusations
Night, John.
were.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it like always.
See, John. Yeah, they don't. I forget what the reasons, but he had accusations against him or something with the company, and they let him go. And so it's not Mick Gordon, unfortunately. But the music's still going to be great. The only thing is not going to be great. It's going to be awesome, but
and I'm getting my new glasses soon. Oh,
that's always good.
Yeah, I haven't had new glasses for 2 years, so my prescription slightly changed, just a bit. Yeah, okay. So that's the gaming news. Let's go off on the side quest because there's something that you wanted to talk about. So, is this entertainment? Is this sports entertainment? Is this
one thing? It
WrestleMania talk?
No, one thing dropped today actually. A new Fantastic Four trailer came out.
Ugh. I knew it. I knew that's what you were going with. Oh, it looks terrible. She looks, one, it's a female Silver Surfer, which was in the comic for like one issue. But the visual effects looks like worse than Terminator 2. Silver Surfer from 2007 looked better. I'm like,
yes, that's Marvel nowadays, I guess.
That's Disney. Marvel, as we know it, is dead. D-E-D.
No, Daredevil. Daredevil's good. Darn it.
Nobody's watching it.
There's a lot of people not watching it, right? I heard the view count is low. Even though they're
it doesn't matter how good it is, and Punisher showing up.
Yeah. I haven't watched the finale yet, but yeah, season 2 is filming and season 3 was confirmed apparently already. So, they're on through with it.
Star Wars Celebration was today. No, thank you. What are they celebrating? How bad it is. The only thing Star Wars I still am enamored with, and because I love his channel and I love his theories, and I think you know what it is Star Wars Theory.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude's an awesome guy, by the way.
Yeah, I have Dave. I have the Halo Edition Series X.
So do I.
So, yeah, I got very lucky getting it. It was weird.
That was a great story. I remember you telling the story.
Yeah, it was something to get that.
So I was in 40-degree weather in Florida.
Yeah, with
a wind chill of like 50. I think it made it like 15 degrees. It was nuts. After seeing this trailer and then what the actress who's playing Sue Storm is saying, how it's going to be about gender, like this whole Fantastic Four movie is going to be about gender politics. I'm like, I'm out. Bye. Audi 5000. But you know what movie? Have you been to the movies lately?
Mm-mm.
Minecraft was funny.
Chicken jockey.
So there were certain things I didn't understand. Why there were kids sitting in, we saw it on like a Tuesday night. Why were there kids in the theater when we saw it at like the 10:30 showing? I'm like, why are there kids here? I guess they're all teenagers or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But it's funny because my wife and I were laughing at jokes that none of the kids were laughing at. And it's the ones that made references to the 80s. Because there were references because Jason Momoa's character. And there were just some tongue-in-cheek stuff that was like, you have to be old to know that. And like, it wasn't one of those things where my wife and I looked at each other and went, that was funny. No, we just were there. it was just her and I laughing and a few other people up in the crowd, and you can hear them, and we were just like, why isn't anybody else laughing? Because they were funny. The kids wouldn't understand it, but I don't know. It was pretty good. Um, well, what's Retro Lad saying here? Logan, do you feel like this generation is the remake and remaster generation? We need new games with the rich. Did 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 you watch a video of mine that I did today, yesterday, whatever it was? I'm sorry because I record videos in batches, especially when I do products, and then just put them out, so I don't know what day the the video went live. But I said, yeah, the Xbox One from Xbox One / PS4 and with PS5 and Series X, it feels like a remastered generation. Like
Mostly,
we
yeah.
haven't had any really good original properties since the Xbox 360, PS3, in my opinion. Everything's been remastered or just garbage.
I'm happy
There's
that
been a few hits.
Expedition 33 is gonna be awesome.
I'm
No
hoping.
doubt.
I'm
And
hoping.
that really
And Doom was good, so
looks very, very original and new and different. It's more of what we need in the industry.
thank you, good sir, Dave, and thank you once again for that gifted membership. We love you here, appreciate it, and have a good night. All right. What is this? Speaking of Marvel, can Marvel get off their high horse and just hire back Jonathan Majors and do more Kang the Conqueror? Says Dapper Pickle. You know what? I don't know because I haven't watched a Marvel movie besides Deadpool and Wolverine. And then the last one before that was the last Spider-Man movie. And I know we don't count the
only
Venoms.
ones that made $1 billion.
Yeah,
because the only ones people cared about.
We don't count the Sony ones, the Morbius and the Venom movies. We don't count those.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think the last mainline MCU I saw was the second Doctor Strange movie, and that was awful. That was just awful. It was like,
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm sorry, I don't hate it.
There was no story.
I don't love it.
It was just a bunch of. It was bad, dude.
It had cool moments.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's a really good one. Amazing movie.
You know what?
That's my favorite of the trilogy.
Did not watch it.
Oh, dude,
I watched the Christmas special.
That was good.
Dude, I'm just really tired of Marvel. They've gotten so bad.
If you watch
so
Guardians,
woke.
Well, yeah.
So like it's just awful. Just
do yourself a favor and take a night, watch Guardians 3. Just trust my word. It's a fantastic. It feels like old Marvel. It's so good
because it was James Gunn.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only reason I have faith, or I have hope. I shouldn't say faith. I have hope for the Superman movie, but I don't like the trailer. I don't like the fact that it starts with him being beaten down. I think that is an awful way to portray your Superman, because Superman should not be that way. And the only thing that can do that, as of right now, that can get him like that we know of, is either someone wearing kryptonite armor or Doomsday.
Yeah.
And by the characters that are in it, I don't see anybody being able to do that. But I will say I am Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm very intrigued. Yeah, I'll go see it. Time for DC.
So, I don't know about that. I don't know. There are people, there's superhero fatigue and just bad superhero movie fatigue.
I think
everything's been bad except for Deadpool and Wolverine.
The Avengers movies are going to make a lot of money because the trailers are going to bring back a lot of nostalgia on purpose.
The only reason the next one's going to do any decent is because of the X-Men. They're bringing in Fox X-Men. That's the only reason.
Decision. That might have actually been
the Thunderbolts are going to be a flop. Nobody gives a crap about Thunderbolts.
Nah, not really.
They're like they're the D team from Disney Plus.
Yeah. I mean, I might go see it. Maybe my dad might want to go see it.
Who's this chick that they made the leader? I'm like, she's front and center and everything. I'm like, you've got Winter Soldier, and you have U.S. Agent, and you put this random nobody chick as the leader?
Well, she's gonna die, so
okay.
Guarantee it. Unless we're talking, because we're not talking about the new Black Widow, right? We're talking about, or is it her?
I have no clue. I have no clue who
Is
these
it the
characters
blonde?
are.
If it's the blonde chick, that's Natasha's Romanoff's sister, the new Black
That's who
Widow.
she is. When did we see her?
She was in the Black Widow movie.
Nobody watched it.
I did. I seen it in the movie theater. I actually own the
I'm
Blu-ray for that movie.
sorry. That's 2 hours of your life you'll never get back.
I've seen it more than once.
You're the only one.
I own the Blu-ray. I don't hate it, but it should have came out before Endgame.
Can I smack you through the camera? Bah! Dude, like Taskmaster, they made you think it was actual Taskmaster or some random chick at the end?
To be fair, it was the first, aside from WandaVision, it was the first MCU movie project post.
Nobody watched Agatha.
No. It was the first post-COVID Marvel thing coming to theaters after Endgame,
Right.
and I was like super excited just to be back in a movie theater. That was the first movie back in the theater that me and my dad got to go back to the movies, because we thought that movie theaters were, going to end up shutting down. They were getting close, and then
Retro Lad is correct.
he is
They
correct.
ruined Taskmaster.
He is correct there. Yes.
I don't remember the movie that we saw, the first movie back, but it was after I moved. Because I remember the last movie that we saw before, which was Sonic.
Yeah, same.
I almost want to say when did Sonic 2 come out?
Sonic 2 was
22?
22. Yeah.
When did Spider-Man come out? The last Spider-Man movie, 21?
22? Or it might have been December 21.
I think that was the first movie we saw back, because I remember we went to
I freaking love that movie.
We went to that movie theater. That's the one that's now our regular one up here, and that was the first one we had gone to.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. Oh yeah, Knuckles is fantastic. Idris Elba's great Knuckles. I love the Sonic movies. Sonic 3 was great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm
just
freaking love them.
Regardless of Marvel this year, I'm hoping that next year between Avengers and Spider-Man 4 that it's gonna be some good stuff. Because the X-Men being back, we gotta go. I'm going to see it. It's freaking the X-Men are back, man. Like I'm excited. You got me. I'm going to see it with my dad. I'm not skipping Avengers though. I'm not going to, regardless of no build up or whatever all this nonsense. I'm not skipping Avengers, and nor am I skipping Spider-Man. I'm not skipping those. I'm going to see them.
No, I'm not going to skip Spider-Man. I'm enjoying the Spider-Man movies. Again, because it's Sony, and I think they've done a bang up job with Spider-Man. And I don't know what they're going to do. I'm hoping we get Symbiote before we get Secret Wars, because if they're going to wait to introduce the Symbiote in 616 continuity at Secret Wars, you're shooting yourself in the foot. But apparently Peter has a new love interest. A lot of people are saying it's going to be Black Cat, Felicia Hardy.
Good.
That's what I'm hoping for. Other people are saying no, they're going to make him gay.
No,
I hope not. I'm really hoping it's another rumor has they're going to introduce Mary Jane proper, redhead Mary Jane.
That's fine. Yeah.
To be honest, I'm hoping for Felicia Hardy.
So am I. Yeah, because we've seen Mary Jane for 3 movies, so I mean we haven't seen Black Cat properly.
Her name's not Mary Jane.
Well, the original 3, Toby.
Yeah.
So
we had, and then we had Gwen Stacy. We already had a Gwen Stacy.
Okay.
I would not mind seeing a Felicia Hardy.
Yeah, not at all. Well, there was a cameo of Felicia in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, Black Cat. Heck yeah, give it to me. Be great.
Yes, agreed. We do need a Spider-Man and Venom, a legit Spider-Man and Venom movie. Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely agree with that. But
absolutely.
Hey, I think we need a whole MCU reboot myself.
After
I think they need to shut it down, reboot it, just fresh start, because Fantastic Four is going to flop now. Thunderbolts is going to flop. And the thing is, if people don't see Fantastic Four is the basically leading into the next Avengers.
Yeah.
and the Avengers movie Doomsday is the soft reboot for the MCU.
Yeah, after Secret Wars, that's they're done. That's the reboot after Secret
Uh,
Wars. So
Apparently, they're just kind of ignoring the majority of Phase 4.
that's fine.
So,
Whatever.
like, She-Hulk doesn't even exist because the
Okay.
new
Daredevil. Yeah.
Daredevil,
It-
it says doesn't even exist.
yeah.
So, which is good because
I I
that was a shit
yeah.
stain.
Now
That
I
and
know
Agatha were shit stains
I
on the
know
Marvel.
I know Hugh Jackman is signed on for like 10 more years or whatever the heck, but I do think after Secret Wars, it's time to give us a new Wolverine with a rebooted X-Men. I
I
love
don't know
Hugh,
after
but
Secret Wars,
yeah,
but because there's wait, what do we have? We have Doomsday, we have Secret Wars, and
we have
what was
Spider-Man
the
in there. Spider-Man
no
4 is
what
between there.
what's the final Avengers movie?
Secret Wars.
Or it was just two that they announced,
Yeah.
right? It was
Yeah.
supposed to be Kang
Two
Dynasty,
parts. Yeah, originally.
and then they changed it. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting confused on.
Which I'm not complaining. I think that it's I mean, I don't know a ton about Kang, although I did watch this stuff with him. But dude, Doctor
No,
Doom's way
see,
better.
I'm a
Granted, it being
I'm a
RDJ.
I'm a comic book guy, and the MCU has ruined the comic books. But modern Marvel, I would say, since around 2016, when they changed it to Marvel Now, ruined the
Yeah.
comics before it. So
Yeah.
everything's pretty bad, and everything's pretty bad. Been pretty bad for about 10 years.
Yeah.
So you get your
Well,
one-offs, you get your Spider-Mans, you get your Wolverine, you get your Deadpool.
not 10
But
years.
yeah,
Endgame was 2019. 6 years.
Endgame was not as good as Infinity War.
True, but it was still really good. Still a good movie.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 6.
What? Nah.
Infinity War was an 8. The
Not a
first
10?
Avengers was a 10.
Oh, of course. Dang,
Yes.
Infinity War not a 10? That's
Nope,
crazy, bro.
an 8.
That's crazy.
Again, I'm a comic book purist. I know where it all came from, and it's very weak. It was a weak telling of the story. And if you know that I still have all the books. I have my original books. I have the compendium of all the Infinity Wars. And if you read it, how long did they take to bring in Adam Warlock? And he was a key figure. Thank you. I have the originals, but I'm glad to see that you have that.
Yes, I got it before Infinity War came out, like when they announced Thanos, like before the movies.
Most people did. That's when they did the big yeah. But I was buying those the Infinity I even have the Infinity Crusade, which was a sign that a series that ran along it. And I was buying those from the newsstands
This is a good read
in
too.
North Carolina when I was a kid.
Thanos Rising is a good read too.
Yeah, that's newer. I haven't been reading Marvel.
I haven't read
stopped,
in ages, but I've owned them for a while.
Well, I stopped reading Marvel when they made Captain America hate America.
It tells like his origin story and stuff.
So, yeah, I stopped in 2021. I stopped buying Marvel comics completely in 2021.
I just stopped buying comics like 5 years ago at least or something because maybe 6, actually 6 or more, because my collection, I was just like, I don't read them that much, and I already have all
That
these
would be
a
cool.
whole bunch. So I was like,
That would be cool. Murder World, with the introduction of Mephisto, that would be cool.
I also want to see Mr. Sinister eventually, and a proper apocalypse.
Agreed.
So
agreed.
The thing is like Moon Knight irrelevant now too? Like that's not going to come back, or like what? Like there's some stuff. It's like, okay, who's going to appear in these movies and who is not? Are we going to get 50 characters in?
Basically, if they're not appearing, they don't exist.
I want Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, please.
Rumor has it. Oh
man, dude! Oh my gosh! Oh, it'd be so good.
I love that movie.
I do too.
There was one part I thought was cheesy as all get up, but I liked it because of my age. I was in my 20s at the time. And when he did the whole pissing fire thing, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cheesy, but I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I don't know. We'll see if they really reset the Marvel universe and combined it like Deadpool hinted at and
Yeah.
we have a new continuity, I'll give it another shot. But the way the MCU is, it's all
Mm.
just
Yeah.
it's awful.
They have
It's
to
just awful.
properly they when they okay, after Secret Wars, they need to take a couple years off and then announce their proper new plan after they take a couple years off, but they probably won't because Disney likes money. So, or losing
But
money.
yeah, Disney does
Yeah.
no. Disney
Yeah.
doesn't like money.
Yeah.
They like appealing to Hollywood lunatics instead, because if they actually liked money, they would do what we want and make
Yeah.
more Deadpool Wolverine style movies,
Yeah.
make more Spider-Man style movies, make stuff where, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Those are the movies that hit because it wasn't propaganda, it wasn't commie bull BS. It didn't have all that garbage. It wasn't an MCU, you know. The
Yeah.
characters were the characters from the books.
Hmm.
The pre-2010 characters.
Yeah.
And they were the ones that everybody loved. Captain America was Captain America, Hulk was Hulk, Iron Man was Iron Man. You know, Spider-Man was Spider-Man. Just the
There,
characters were who they were, and they represented who they were, and
we
the millions of people that loved them, you know, throughout all these years,
we definitely
decades,
need
decades.
we definitely need the regular Hulk back in
Yes.
Doomsday. In Doomsday. I don't see it not happening. He's come. There's no way. He's got to be
What?
back, dude.
Who in their right mind loves the MCU? No, nobody with an IQ loves the MCU. Like, you have to have an IQ of anything. Of anything.
I like some stuff, but I give stuff a chance. But I mean, yeah, I mean I've skipped a lot after the first few years of Phase 4 and 5. So Loki's awesome. I love both seasons. Loki is
I'm
fantastic.
sorry.
But
Once I saw what they were doing with, I stopped when Falcon and Winter Soldier came out, and then they just pissed on Captain America's legacy. I'm like, screw you all. I'm not watching crap anymore. I'm Captain America is my sacred cow, you could say.
yeah,
Captain America, you mess with Captain America and you mess with Wolverine, you've lost me.
they didn't mess with
And
Wolverine.
there was one point where they were trying to make Wolverine bisexual in the comics and making Captain America hate America. You lost me. All my money staying in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So, and apparently that wasn't a thing. They brought back real Cap, Steve Rogers, and then Wolverine. They corrected everything, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you better do that. You were it's fighting words.
Imagine if Chris Evans comes back and it's not he's not Captain Hydra and he's actually Captain America in Avengers Doomsday. That'd be wild.
Hey, Watcher, how's it going?
Hey, Watcher.
I just like his avatar. What was that? Man, that Adventures of Superman was a good show. So was Justice League Unlimited.
I've been watching Batman Beyond. So, but they had the Justice League episodes I watched recently. I'm like, oh, I don't remember these. That's really cool. Superman was in like the black and white suit. Like, oh, this is so cool.
Yep. Wow, I remember those. I watched those when they were running on TV the first time.
Wow.
You were still haven't
A toddler?
left your dad's
Yes, I did.
regions.
Come on now. I was a kid when that show aired.
So, were you?
Yeah,
Okay, see, Retro Lad says Born Again was good, so
it
I don't
is.
know. I don't have
It is.
Disney Plus. We had a free trial. Like, we were paying for it for a while. We stopped after we watched Obi-Wan because we were like, this was the worst thing we had ever seen. Like, both of us, my wife and I, was like, this was awful. And she's not a diehard Star Wars. I was always a really big Star Wars guy, and she just loved Grogu from Mandalorian, and she loves Yoda. But otherwise, I was massive Han Solo fan, massive Obi-Wan fan. And when I saw that, I was like, I'm done. Disney, you lost me for good. You know what? I did not like The
It,
Last Jedi, but Force Awakens was okay.
then
And
yeah,
what was the other
it just
one?
fell off.
Rise of Skywalker was, it
Hmm.
wasn't as bad as The Last Jedi, but it was bad. But Rogue One was
Rogue One.
really good. That was good.
Yeah, really good movie. Yeah. Agree with
So
that one. Disney
yeah,
doesn't. It's so funny how when Disney makes $1 billion movie, they don't learn from it when they lose money with their next movie. Like,
they're
oh,
like,
we made $1 billion off Deadpool and Wolverine. Why is our Captain America movie flopping? Oh, we made $1
that
billion off Spider-Man. What's
that
going
well,
on?
because they weren't in charge of them. Other
Sony, yeah,
people were in charge of them.
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was
Ryan
in charge
Reynolds.
of Deadpool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what makes me fingers crossed that the Russo brothers know what they're doing with Avengers, because them being back, they've made 4 of the best MCU movies made, really. So that's my only hope. If it wasn't the Russos, I'd be like, well, these movies probably aren't going to be that good. But they actually said if they could do Secret Wars, they would come back, and this was when the MCU was going really strong still. And they also said they found this story with Doctor Doom they really wanted to do, and they talked with Robert about it, and that's why they wanted to
The
come back
fact
with
that they're
stuff.
pulling
So
that story from the books, it's very obscure and it's weird, but I wonder where they're going with it. That's the
yeah,
thing, because they're making me go, hmm.
hmm,
And that's the big thing. I really
yeah,
want to know where they're going with it.
hmm, definitely.
Wait, Yoda, what? Oh, okay. there was there was no comma there, and I'm like, Dapper Pickle goes, "OMG, you guys remember when they added Yoda, Darth Vader, and Star Killer in Soul Calibur 4? OMG, good times." It's like Yoda, Darth Vader. Wait, did I miss something? Yeah, because there's supposed to be a comma. Yoda, Darth Vader. Yes, those were. That was a great Soul
Soul
Calibur.
Calibur's fun. Soul Calibur's fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play 2 again on the Switch too. That'll be
What
good.
is this? Wait, the girl from I don't know what this means. The girl
Banner.
from Honora passed on Star Wars. What does that mean? I don't know
She
what Honora is.
decided not to do it. Whatever Nora
What's
is. I don't
Honora?
know. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
It's a movie?
I don't know.
Wait, is that the prostitution movie where they gave the award for making prostitution seem like a good thing
I don't know.
at the movie awards? What is that thing that nobody watches? Was it the Grammys, the Oscars? I don't know.
One of
I think
those.
that might have been that one. I don't know. Uh I don't know. I don't know. My eye's still twitching.
Mm.
Do you know when you get that twitch in your eyelid? Have you ever
I,
gotten
I
that?
I feel like I have before.
I've had it for 2 weeks,
Oh
and
God.
it won't stop. And
Oh.
I'm like, I'm extremely hydrated,
Mm-hmm.
so it's probably a nerve thing, but that's why.
Next week
What's
maybe
that?
I'll
Okay,
think of
it is. It's the prostitute movie where
next
they were
next week
making.
maybe I'll figure out I'll think of I'll try to stream this to my audience next week and see.
I'll show you how to do it.
All right, cool. Because then
There's a way to
that'll
do it,
help.
but yeah, you can do that. Yes,
That'll help the
yes.
watch time, so I can actually maybe get monetized.
So, was there anything else you wanted to talk about before we call it a night? Because it's 11:13. Twitch the eye logo. Last of Us. What is that? No. The Twitch has been. It's been 2 weeks. My eyelid, and
Mhm.
I went to the eye doctor the other day, and they didn't say anything about it. I was like, okay. So I went to the eye doctor. I told her I'm getting my new glasses. So,
Mhm.
but
Buddy, this weekend is a double holiday weekend, man.
for what?
We got Easter, but we also have WrestleMania.
Oh,
That's a holiday in my book.
I was like, what other holiday? What's the second holiday? I was like, Good Friday was last week.
No,
So
man.
yes, Easter.
That's gonna be
You and your family doing anything special for Easter?
that's just me and my parents. My mom makes a ham
Okay.
dinner, so yeah, nobody come over or anything.
Yeah,
I went
we're
to
going to church and then going out to eat. Where I don't know if we're going out to eat, or I think we're going out to eat because my wife said her mom, my mother-in-law, wants to do something special for
yeah,
that day, and I'm like, of course, and my family's down in South Florida, so
yeah. Yesterday, I went to the um meal at my mom's church, which was really cool, really nice. The Passover meal. I never went to that before, so
okay.
that was really cool. That was really nice.
Yeah, I felt bad because um last Sunday, I overslept. I forgot to put on my alarm and totally missed church. And then I realized, oh my God, I was
That's
gone
okay.
Sunday.
I watched it online.
See, normally I do. Like if I miss it, I'll try to catch it online. But I felt so bad. And then this Wednesday was my last men's group,
Mm.
and I missed it too. I overslept.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
My sleeping schedule has been so off, and I feel terrible. And I'm like, we are not missing Easter Sunday, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Easter Sunday.
So, but what is this? Maybe we'll get GTA 6 news 6 years later. No, I don't think it's coming out this year. I think GTA 6 is 2026.
I do too. Yep, 100%. Yeah.
But thank you guys for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for watching this. Thank you for joining us, like always. And everybody who's watching this afterwards, thank you guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, go to D-Man's channel, watch all of his stuff, put it on repeat, just put it in the background, watch his new video. Just hit the thumbs up. Watch all my videos after this. Just put them on multiple screens. Just watch all of our stuff. Give thumbs up to everything. And God bless you all. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.